what you mean. Breaking through glass cages inside of me. Surfing and swimming in a never-ending sea. Finding missing puzzles to keep. Crack the cracking for everyone to sleep. Illusions walking and living like zombies. Allowing people to play with my mind like chess piece. Stole the key to my psyche. Now for years I just wanna hide me. Deflowered and free. Initiations with time.
What up, so it's your girl Lemon here. I'm back with another reading. Alright, this is going to be for Mercury retrograde, Gemini back into Taurus and back again. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning into my messages. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel before you exit. Be sure to also hit the notification bell if you'd like to know when new videos are dropping. Leave a comment below on this video to share how this video has resonated for you. And again, thank you so much. I appreciate the love and the shares very much. Thank you. All right, this video is going to be for Libra energy. Okay, Libra, shout out to y'all Libras. I love Libra. Shout out to that one special Libra. But thank you guys so much. This is going to be a general reading for you for this Mercury retrograde 2022 from Gemini to Libra. If you're looking for a personal message, you can find my link tree down in the description box below. Using the link tree, you can connect with me through Square and book your appointment directly, or you can send me a message on Instagram or email me directly as well. Okay. What else do I need to say? I think that was it. All right. So Libra, Gemini energy is trine your energy, and Taurus is in conjunction. All right. So this is going to be your 9th house backing up into your 8th house. Okay. So when it comes to your spiritual, I'm getting spiritual guardian, or the person or people that you've been around, you're starting to see their spirit more and more, or maybe it's just one specific person that you've known for a while. But Gemini is about community. So you may be looking at different religions, or you may be trying to look for a certain religion, or you just may be thinking about what type of religious or routine, a spiritual routine that you want to get into that matches where you are on a philosophical point. So if there's any, like I was saying with Virgo, deities that you want to work with, or there may be, you've maybe been associating yourself, or maybe because of your family, you've been associating yourself with one type of philosophical background that you're starting to reevaluate moving forward in your life. With Mercury going back into the 8th house, there you may be going back to, that dark world egg is what I'm getting for the Voodoo tarot. The world egg is the new beginning, the birthing point. You're going back into the womb. You're going back into your divine feminine energy that we all have, whether you identify man or a woman. Doesn't matter. We all have a dark womb from which we've come from, and we still live in the womb right now, being on this planet. So you're going back into that dark matter space to reevaluate how you connect with the manifestation that is you, your physical body, and why you're here. So it'll make more sense moving forward when Mercury moves forward. What do you want to connect to on a spiritual, philosophical level? And because you're redeveloping your belief system, but you have to go back to the occult in order to understand, or get a better description rather, of what religious or what belief system BS that you want to live your life as. And you may be looking at this more so because you may have children, or you want to have more children, or you already have children and you just want to raise your family in the right way. So you're trying to come up with a system that works for you, that allows you and them to see the full benefit of what belief in a higher power actually means for all of us. So they're not limiting themselves, and you're not limiting yourself moving forward in life. Okay. And you may have a sexual connection with someone who may be into the occult, because 8th house rules sex, death, and rebirth. So if you're not sexually intimate with someone who can help you with this, you may just have ancestors who are trying to get your attention and guide you. If you put out the call to them, like the Batman signal to them, that's what you're looking for right now, is to tell you what type of philosophical approaches you take to life at this time to help you move forward with the things that you want to manifest in your life. They will show up and they will give you signs, obvious signs that you cannot ignore if you choose to take them. Yes, seek within. Okay, so let's get into it. I am the High Priestess Luminous, and I have the power to manifest my desires in alignment with our divine assignment for the greatest good of all. Ashe. Divine, what messages do we have for Libra energy during this Mercury retrograde this season? Divine, what messages do we have for Libra energy during this retrograde? What divine, honorable, respectable, and fair messages do we have for Libra so that they are in alignment with their divine assignment as they move forward into a journey upon which they never reached before? There's a new awakening that is taking place with Jupiter in Aries that is coming up next week that is going to help you catapult forth your dreams and the messages that you have been sent here to manifest and share with others, and that others will share with you. All righty. What we got, Libra? So we got, you are on the right path. Okay. So if you're wondering, should you be believing in this? Is this the right thing for you to trust? You're on the right path, okay? Expand your perspective, okay? So there's something that you're not trusting about whatever bond you have created or are creating right now. There's a lack of trust. You need to know that you're on the right path with this situation and that you need to broaden your horizons more. You need to trust more that nothing bad is going to happen to you. Exactly. Worry not. See? Worry not. Okay? And we have here compassion and unconditional love. You see the butterflies? Transformation is taking place. 8th house energy. Okay? Taurus is your 8th house. Well, it's 8th house to Libra energy. Okay? So let's clarify these. So compassion and unconditional love. You're on the right path. If something or someone is giving you compassion and unconditional love, just understand you are on the right path. You need to expand your perspective, which I was about to say experience. You need to expand in the experience of being in an environment or being with people who have the belief that compassion and unconditional love is why you don't need to worry about much of the shit that you think about is going wrong or may go wrong. If you have more compassion and unconditional love for yourself, it will help alleviate probably 90% of the problems that you create in your own head. Okay? Just saying, you are on the right path. You just probably haven't experienced something before and you're wondering or questioning if you should believe in it. And it's looking like you should. I mean, why would you want to go back to believing in anything that you've already left behind? So just move forward. Okay? Don't worry about it. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You're on the right path. Alright. So what is this right path? Okay, Libra, here we go. Queen of Swords. Making a head over heart decision. You can't see everything. You got the Ten of Swords. Something is completely over. So it's something that you're moving on from or moving away from. It's time. Especially if there's no compassion and unconditional love being shared between you and the other, whatever is outside of you that you're balancing at the moment. It's time to cut it off. If it doesn't bring you compassion and unconditional love, cut it off. Cut it off. Okay? This could also be like someone showing a lack of that to Gemini energy children. Cut it off. If someone is mean towards children, they don't like children, cut it off. Cut it off. Especially if it's your child or children. Cut it off. Cut it off. Okay, I also see that too. If you don't want more children and someone else does, consider that. Or maybe you want more children and the other person doesn't. You might want to make a decision about that too. Okay, so expand your perspective. Okay, we got the Mars and Leo. Okay, expand your perspective. And the Seven of Wands talks about protection. Okay, someone is focused on you, or you're focused on someone as much as you're focused on your own feelings and your energy in the situation. The Knight of Cups also talks about being in the energy of like a knight in shining armor, someone coming to be like a romantic savior a little bit. Okay, so you need to expand your perspective. This is about protection, especially spiritual protection, because it's fire. So your ability to expand your perspective is what's going to reinforce the protection that you already have with either love or emotionally fulfilled opportunities coming towards you. Okay, if you only restrict yourself to one thing and one way of doing something, then you would essentially be blocking your ability to expand your perspective, and the protection that you would normally have and how you move forward with something, taking your time, isn't going to be there, and that creates more fear that you don't have to have. So this is why we have worry nots. 1111, worry nots. Worry nots. Compassionate, unconditional love. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. I want to say you don't have to call. So it's okay. Temperance energy. Okay, Sagittarius right here. All right. You got the Nine of Swords at the bottom. The Sagittarius person, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or someone who's very freedom oriented. They may be encouraging you to not worry about something and to, give it to God, let go and let God. They may be a very spiritual or religious person, but they're trying to, I feel like with this Nine of Swords at the bottom, it's kind of confusing because they may be telling you something that's very religious based, but at the same time, it doesn't flow with your type of spiritual awareness at this time. So it could be causing conflicting energy, because the Nine of Swords is anxiety, right? Is you trying to figure out how you're going to go about doing something because you have all these ideas hanging up here and you don't know which one to take. You could have so many options or so many people that you want to talk to about something, but you don't know which way to go about it or what to say first. And this worry not with this Temperance energy is basically saying, like, it doesn't, like, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. Just be in flow naturally with what you want to do. Okay, you don't have to have all the right words. Mercury retrograde is going to make sure of that. Okay. If you have any issues with technology coming up, it will resolve on its own. Don't worry about it. It will resolve in time for whatever email or project that you've been working on. It'll clear up. Don't fret. It may be time for you to actually slow down and take a good look, be more connected with nature, get more into nature, go to the water, go to a park, spend more time with your children, because you don't have the ability to move forward on something and it may be stressing you out, and you may think the worst of the situation when really you need to turn it around. Okay, expand your perspective that you're being protected from overworking or over analyzing something that doesn't really require it. You need to get out and get back into nature, get back into the things that create compassion and unconditional love inside of you, and take that break, take that much needed vacation or that break. Okay, you're on the right path, whether you can send this project, or whether you can get to work or not, whether you can move forward with something that you've been working on really hard or not. Okay, this retrograde may be telling you that you need to cultivate more trust in yourself in order for you to understand how you can trust the universe, God, spirit, whatever you want to call it, the higher power that you are, that you essentially are. Okay, if you can't trust what you already have within you, then anything that you see working for your benefit that you called from inside of you to come to you on the outside, you're gonna miss the whole boat. You're gonna miss the whole boat. Like, for real. If you've been wanting to take a break or get away from something for a while, it's going to show up in your life, and then you're going to be why stress about it? Why get anxiety about something that you truly wanted to happen? You wanted this to happen, and now you're going to stress about it? Like, what do you, no, you called it in, and it's not a good thing or a bad thing either. Okay, why is the Queen of Swords here? This Seven of Disc, okay? Saturn and Taurus. Okay, you're on the right path. I feel like this is like you need to follow the signs when it comes to taking a break or what you need to be doing with your time. Okay, again, what I said, because the Ten of Swords was at the bottom, and we got the Death card here too at the bottom. So if you've recently lost someone in death, or you want to reconnect with someone who's passed away, like I was saying, that Taurus energy is in your 8th house, you may need to you may want to reestablish a connection with someone who passed away, and the best time to do that would be right now during this retrograde. You will have the time to do that. That means you can build them an altar, physical Taurus. You can build them a physical altar with a little wooden table, a picture, a white candle, a glass of clean water, a white cloth if you have one too, and just burn the incense. Like, leave them something that they love, or something with some type of energy besides the candle and the water and incense to help raise them out of whatever energy they were in when they separated from this plane. And talk to them as if they're already here, because their energy is still here and never left. I like the description that he gave in the video, where it's like death is like when you boil water and it goes from being a liquid into a gas. Like, so the question would become, is the water still here, or is it no longer existing just because it turned into a gas? Right? It's still here. They're still here. Okay? They're probably waiting for you to say something to them too. They know that you miss them. Okay? You need to trust that it's okay to have this type of relationship. It's okay to take this a step further. And again, I feel like this Sagittarius or this super religious person in your life may be telling you to take steps against what you feel naturally called to do, but their words kind of support it at the same time. I feel like that's what's going on. That's why the Nine of Swords is here. Okay, Seven of Wands. This protection here. Ooh. Okay, we got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so the situation calls for you to take action. You need to actively take steps to expand your horizons, expand beyond your comfort zone. That's the only way you're going to grow, is if you start to experience something new. If you keep yourself trapped behind some imaginary line where you feel like you can't go there because of what someone else said, or you can't do this or have this type of experience with your life because of something that was created before you, that's complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. How are you able to expand beyond your current perspective if you won't allow yourself to construct any new ideas or thoughts or feelings that come with it? Like, why would you have the ability to think beyond or feel beyond a limitation if you were not meant to go past the limitation? It just takes dedication. Okay, that's it. Do you really want to do it, or do you not want to do it? If you really want to do it, it's going to work out because you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, it's going to work out in that way too because you don't want to do it. It's up to you. You make the choice. Right? Temperance. We have the Four of Disc, which is the Sun in Capricorn cord. And we got the Two of Swords at the bottom. Peace. Okay. So I feel like there's this the conflict is between you wanting to go to work and then the other part of you that is going to dominate, because it's a major arcana, is you taking flight and going off and, you know, having fun, some type of fun to create an emotional balance in yourself. If you've been all work and no play, the retrograde is going to force you into more of a play atmosphere, and you have to let go and release all that energy that you've been kind of suppressing because you've been on a timetable to get something done at this time, and then stressing yourself out if you don't do it. What if it wasn't meant for you to be doing any of that shit, and that's why the universe forced it to happen this way? This is eclipse season, by the way, so you just got to get with the fucking program. 2020, you have to get with the fucking program. And don't worry about anything. There's nothing for you to worry about, okay? Give yourself the compassion and unconditional love to move you through all of these different ideas and opinions about what you think you should be doing, and pay attention to being in the moment of what is actually happening in your life right now. Okay, you have the power. Okay, you have the power. There's something new here. You're going to be rejoicing and celebrating, and victory is assured. So give up all of this burdening of not wanting to have fun and joining people who are having fun, because you watch everybody else have fun and you feel some type of way, but the universe is offering you the opportunity to do the same thing so you can be happy. Okay, be in receiving mode. Okay, this was meant to be in your life to help heal you, and whatever it is you've been holding back and holding on to that hasn't made you happy or feel the unconditional love you're meant to have. Why would you block that? It's specifically for you. This situation is unique to you. Why would you block that? Ace of Pentacles under that, okay? So, yes, you need to be at peace with the beauty that you have right now. And that's the message I have for you, Libra energy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until we meet again.